And all. So today we'll start with one important topic, that is protective devices which are used in electrical power system. Okay, so if we start listing number of protective devices, why they are used, and what is the purpose of them, before that I need to give some brief introduction about it. Okay, so here in 19th century use of electricity was started. Okay, so using electricity is not a big deal, but in order to handle it properly in all the fields like domestic field, industrial field, in all the fields, handling the electricity is also that important. Okay, so in order to handle electricity without any damage to the person, we need to have one more important section in the electrical power system, that is protective devices. Okay, so the protective devices, namely like fuse, MCB, ELCB, and many more categories will be there for protecting the electrical system. So one should have to take the precautions for the safety operation of the electrical system. Otherwise, certain times what happens is the operator may get shock and he may go up to the death. Okay, so what is the importance of this? We got to know. Like, you may ask me, what is protective device? So protective device is nothing but these are the devices which are used in electrical and electronic circuits against various kinds of faults like short circuit fault, overcurrent fault, earth fault, etc. Okay, so we need to provide the protection to our electrical appliances. Electrical appliances are like TV, refrigerator. Not only these are the domestic field, but when you go for industrial field, there are many costlier equipments operating on high voltage and current applications. So we have to provide the protection towards those devices against the short circuit fault, earth fault, and variation in the supply voltage, overloading of the equipments, and we have to protect the operator also against the shock. Okay, so the next slide shows that which are the different elements of protective devices used in the electrical engineering. So here we have listed some devices among them. Those are nothing but fuses, MCB, ELCB, and relay. So first we go for fuses. So fuse is nothing but the device which will break the circuit under abnormal condition. Under abnormal condition, those are nothing but over voltage or over current conditions or short circuit fault. So whenever the heavy current enters the circuit, that time the fuse will cut that heavy current and protects the load devices. Okay, so these fuses can be used for overload and short circuit protection. Those range lie in medium voltage, that is up to 33 kilovolt, and low voltage up to 400 volt. Okay, so what the construction will be there for fuse? So this you can see here, this is one fuse in which we can see these different parts. Okay, mainly it consisting of fuse element and set of contacts and support body and connection. Okay, so here we can see those things again. These are the contacts. And this is the fuse wire. And this is the ceramic body which is used for supporting this fuse wire. And this is the connection terminal. Okay, so this is all about the fuse parts. So these are the different types of fuses available over here. So this type of fuse is called as revariable fuse. So why we are calling it as revariable fuse? Because once the fuse element melts under any fault, the fuse wire can be replaced with a new wire of same capacity. Okay, hence these are called as revariable fuses, and these revariable fuses are used for the home appliances like domestic applications up to 100 amps capacity. We can use the revariable fuses. Okay, and then comes this cartridge fuse. So this cartridge fuse is called as, one more name for cartridge fuse is bullet fuse. Why we are calling it as bullet fuse? Because its shape is nearly similar to bullet. Okay, so we are calling it as cartridge fuse, and these are again same. Manufacturing capacity of these is also same, that is up to 100 amps. We can use it for domestic applications. Okay, so almost